Okay, how we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Illuminous 4K screen paint using ambient light projection technology, gain times 4, 5, and 7. I had to come back in and do part 2 of this because for some reason I didn't have enough memory on my card and the video was stopped short, so I had to cut it off right there. I don't even got a chance to sign off. So anyway, this is a screen that was actually, this is all white wall. I just took the frog tape and put it around it, and I painted some of this with our new Supreme roll-on screen paint. This right here is actually BEHR silver screen that was rolled on, and this over here is just everyday the white wall. So let me show you if I can find the cans, because I didn't move them around because I didn't want to be stepping on them or knocking them over. This right here is BEHR silver screen. Now usually when you get BEHR silver screen, if you get it raw, it doesn't look like that. Raw BEHR silver screen looks like this. It's a very light color. I put a little black into it to the tone that I want, and then that's how you get the color that you want. But I'm just showing you that even if you have a screen paint, or you buy a screen paint, or you buy BEHR silver screen, pretty much it's the same thing. And when I tell people, like, if you buy a screen paint online and it's a light gray or dark gray, all you would have to do is just basically go to Home Depot, buy some BEHR silver screen, put it side by side, and turn the lights on, put that star field on, it'll react the same way. Because those screens have very poor they have poor gain capability, but they also have poor contrast, very poor contrast. And I've showed this many times before, that when you're dealing with a gray screen, if it's a dark gray screen, it cannot pull up true black levels. Now, here we are with all the lights on. We're doing a star field demonstration. The projector I'm using is a NEC NP1150. This projector is 3700 lumens at 12 feet back, just to show you what you are getting. Now, I painted one side of this already gray. This is BEHR silver screen. This is a white wall, and this over here is using the Supreme 7 roll-on screen paint, which I just did a few minutes ago right there. So this is just to show you exactly what you're really getting from your screen. And for those of you who want to replace your projector, replace your TV with a projection screen, the last thing you want is to be sitting in the dark because you're afraid that your image is going to fade, it's going to wash out if any form of ambient light comes in contact with the screen. So I'm going to show you this right here. See, some people really think they're getting true black levels. You're not getting black levels from a light gray screen. You're not getting true black levels from a dark gray screen. You only get that from black only. Now, usually when you watch these demonstrations, and like I said, they will never ever do a star field or any kind of deep dark contrast demonstration in a fully lit environment because the screen will automatically wash out. This has to be done with the lights out. That tells you right there that that's where you're going to be sitting at. If you're watching anything involves any kind of dark contrast, you're playing Call of Duty, and some of the scenes require you to do night missions, guess what? Those lights got to be out because that screen is going to wash out completely. So with this technology, you can have lights on, lights off. It doesn't make a difference. It is going to look fantastic either way. And on top of that, it's going to be able to produce a high enough bright color to blend in perfectly with, like I said, it's going to produce a high enough bright color where you're not going to miss the bright images or you're going to get from a gray or white screen. Now look how much color pop the black screen has over the BEHR silver screen and the white wall. Now some people say, hey look, I've seen the screen paint online. It basically, it's different from BEHR silver screen. I tell you, test it out for yourself. Go out and buy whatever mix you're going to get online. Go down to Home Depot, buy some BEHR silver screen, paint them side by side, and all you got to do is turn the lights on and do the star field demonstration, and you will see. You will see that both screens will fade out at the exact same time. This technology right here, I can take this outside at 5 in the evening and watch a movie off of it. Can't do that with a BEHR silver screen or a light screen paint mix. It's not going to work. Now if you notice, even though our screen is black, it can pull up very high bright levels. Check this out. We don't have to sit in the dark. So come over here, turn the lights on. And keep in mind, my screen is still wet. It's still wet. Now keep in mind, when our black technology is wet, it's dark. Now if I were to put this into dark contrast, this is where my video cut off right around this time because I ran out of time on my camera. So we'll call this part 2 of the paint on demonstration. So because the gray screen and the white screen does not have the ability to pull up an image, that means the only way you're going to be able to pull up a somewhat decent image, you're going to have to be in the dark, which means I got to come back and I got to turn the lights out again. Imagine every time that you're going to have to go through this, turn out all your lights, block out any lights coming through your windows, because you don't want your screen to wash out. Still not getting black. You're getting a close enough black, but you're not getting black. You're actually getting gray. That's what you're getting. So this is where white wall's picking up. That's what BEHR silver screen picks up. This is what our black technology picks up. This is a huge eye opener. But if I were to come on here and turn on one light, that's it. That's pretty much what you're going to get. Now the Supreme 7 roll-on will be available. I forgot the date we're going to have when it's going to be available, but it should be this week. It will come with free worldwide shipping. They will come with blackout cloths. The 1 quart and 2 quarts will come with a blackout cloth that's 6 feet by 9 feet. And if you get the 1 gallon, it comes with a massive blackout cloth that is actually 10 feet by 20 feet. That's a big screen. That's a very big screen. It's a 1 coat roll-on application and you're done. Let's come over here real quick. Let's put in our star field real quick. Some people think, well, you know, BEHR silver screen is different from some of these screen paint mixes. No, it's actually the same thing. Like I said, all you would have to do is go put on a star field demonstration, paint the screen paint side by side, and put on a star field demonstration. It'll react the same way. Of course, it's going to produce brighter whites. Yeah, there's a fly I went past. I got a buggy fly in here I got to get rid of. Of course, it's going to produce better whites because due to the fact that it's a gray screen. But as I showed you in our technology, with our screens, we can do the same thing too. We can produce very high white levels. So you get the best of both worlds. You get white levels and contrast at the same time. Now keep in mind, my projector has a 600 to 1 contrast. That's it. That's all it has is a 600 to 1 contrast. So I don't need to spend the extra money for a projector because it has a 12,000 or whatever it may have. I don't have to spend the money for that, extra money for that. And so you see, this is being coated on drywall. It's 1 coat application. When all this is done, I'm just going to repaint over all this. Just do the entire wall, that's it. I'm just doing pieces of it, that's all. I think this is dry. Is this dry? I don't know if that's dry or not. I'm going to roll over. I'm just going to go over one side of it. We'll just paint right across that gray screen right there. Got a nice little spot right there. Alright, I gotta go. Thank you all for your time. And God bless. Just showing you the real truth. What you're really getting.